everyone. We have a snack crate. I think this is maybe February.
No idea.
I don't know. We're behind. I got one more sitting there, and I just picked up a Boxu today from the library, so now we're back to having two Boxus. Luckily, it didn't get forwarded.
Oh boy.
Well, it's driving me nuts because that one I know I updated the stuff before they said it was shipped. Okay. Greetings from Snack Crate Road Trip.
Hmm.
And we have American snacks.
Oh boy.
Woohoo! We're traveling all the way to America.
Oh boy.
Does it say what month this is? That's probably too much to ask. Okay, well, are the black states the one we're traveling to? We're traveling to Ohio.
Good. I don't know what they're gonna do for
Yeah,
here, but
Florida, Louisiana, Missouri, Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia, New Jersey, Ohio, Michigan, Iowa, Minnesota, Idaho, Washington, Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, and Hawaii.
hmm,
Could you imagine the box if they would have picked something from every state? Whew,
that'd be something.
that'd be huge. Buckle up and get comfortable. You're in for a ride. Join us on our Snack Crate road trip where we will be visiting 17 states in the US and trying the very best snacks each one has to offer. Get ready for some snacky sightseeing and fun state trivia. The
Hmm.
best part, you don't even have to leave your couch. Yeah, but what if I want to leave I'm not leaving a couch, I'd be leaving my bed.
Yeah.
First up, Florida,
Oh boy.
where Snack Crate was founded.
Hmm.
Snack Crate was founded in 2015 in Pensacola, Florida, when Kyle Rourke left university and sold his car to fund his subscription snack delivery business. From his garage, he built a website and business model, launching a global snack phenomenon. Well, good for you. Okay. Oh, see, this is going to be crazy because that's in the ultimate and that's in the original.
Hmm.
That's an ultimate. That's an original. That's an original. Okay, so this one's not arranged in the same way that most regular snack crates are done. Um, Lots of chips.
That's good. I like chips.
What am I looking for?
I don't know.
Looking for that. I'm surprised that's listed for Florida, actually.
Hmm.
Um, Oh, we're looking for that. All right. So the first thing that we'll just go in the order that they are in the booklet. Normally, we would do like the mini, the original, and the ultimate, but it's not set up that way. This one is set up with this as the first snack for Florida, and this comes in the ultimate box, which is the one we get. The first snack you can find in Florida is the coconut patties. These rich, dark chocolate coconut squares for a tropical treat that's pure
Ooh.
Florida. With a smooth, sweet flavor, they're a taste of sunshine in every bite. Okay? You want to just split one or you want your own?
I guess split one is fine.
I know sometimes you're funny about coconut. Sometimes I am. And it feels like there's two chunks in here. So that's what they look like. You can see the coconut and there's the chocolate. Oh, that's harder than I thought it would be.
Hmm.
I saw a piece fall. Where'd it go? Yeah, it's a coconut flake. Disappeared into the Twilight Zone.
Wow.
Reminds me of a Mounds bar.
Yeah.
I would say if you like a Mounds bar, Mounds candy bar, you'd probably like this. It says world famous, and here it's Anastasia, Taste of Paradise. Creamy coconut with rich, dark, chocolatey coating. Original. Where to set it? And it's got a little picture of Florida Gators. And it says Florida Gators, the Ben Hill Griffin Stadium is nicknamed the Swamp by former coach Steve Spurrier, who said only Gators get out alive. There's a picture. Here, I'll just show you all the pictures for Florida. And then, and I'm surprised this was for Florida, we have saltwater taffy. There's a handful of them. Since I don't care for grape, and I'm going to guess purple is most likely grape, I will take the pink one. They gave us 4 purples and a pink. I'm guessing they probably just reached in and grabbed a handful and threw them in. It's got a pretty little swirly design. Okay. Tastes all right.
Yeah.
So the saltwater taffy would have been in the original box. And I managed to get it all over the booklet. Okay. This next Floridian treat captures the nostalgia of boardwalks and ocean breezes. These soft and chewy taffies are made in over 90 flavors, ranging from pistachio to margarita to tiramisu.
Huh.
Hmm. Hmm. I'll just break you off a smaller piece of this because you won't like the nuts.
Yeah.
Now we're heading to Louisiana, birthplace of jazz. Rooted in African rhythms, blues, and ragtime, jazz took shape in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, with legends like Louis Armstrong leading the charge. From lively brass bands parading through the French Quarter to soulful improvisation in smoky jazz clubs, the sound of Louisiana is pure energy and creativity. It's not just music, it's a celebration of culture, community, and the spirit of spontaneity. And I think, was it in the 20s? I want to say it was the 20s. In New Orleans, there is a serial killer known as the Axeman, and he said that he wouldn't kill anybody on a certain night if they were playing jazz in their house.
Huh.
So they published this song called "The Axeman's Jazz." Yeah, it was a thing, and nobody died that night because everybody's playing jazz. Okay, so in the ultimate box is Aunt Sally's Pralines. Here in New Orleans, you must try this traditional snack dating back to 1935. These pralines combine buttery caramelized sugar with Louisiana pecans for a candy that simply melts in your mouth. So here we have a jazz band. Alright, see if I can get into this. Oh, it actually opened pretty easy. So there's what it looks like. I used to get pralines when I lived in Savannah. There you go. There's going to be some little bits of pecan in there.
Yeah.
And it should taste kind of sugary. Not bad.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a caramely, sugary. And they're super sweet. I'm just going to eat one little bite for now. Get into more of it later. Okay. Ooh, I'm excited for that. You're not going to be, but I am.
Meh.
I bet that's the Ohio thing.
Probably.
Wow. These are probably going to be yours. Welcome to Missouri. The Gateway Arch is 630 feet high, making it the tallest memorial in the United States and the tallest stainless steel monument in the world. I've been to it. I've been up in it. To go to the top, you get in this little thing that is kind of reminds you of a dryer. Okay, and you can they cram like 4, 5, 6 people in it. And when you're a larger person, you don't fit in there very well. And when you've got 3 or 4 other people crammed in there with you, it's very tight and suffocating, and you become claustrophobic. I'm generally not, but whew. And then it takes you up and you get out and you get this great view of the city, and then you got to get back in that darn thing and go back down. But it was fun. We did it. There's like a little museum underneath. Okay, so these are the Red Hot Riplets. These are in the original box. A St. Louis original, these rich chips and their unique heat has made them a regional treasure for lovers of intense flavor. And this says they are hot barbecue flavor. Old Vienna of St. Louis. Red Hot Riplets Ridge Potato Chips. St. Louis style hot sauce flavored.
Hell yeah, that sounds good, my thing. You buy out a barbecue? Sounds good.
Well, I'm just going to have... Oh, they're just tiny. They're all small. I'm just going to take a little one, but they're all little. What do they do? Use like new potatoes or fingerlings or something?
Yeah,
And there is a lot of flavor on there. I mean, you could see how bright orange that is. It's even more so in person. Yep, those were not for me.
Yep.
They are hot. They're spicy. I'm just not a fan of barbecue flavor in general on a chip. Right now, my tongue's burning. Now we're going to Tennessee. Another thing you're probably not going to be fond of.
Probably not.
When in Nashville, you have to try Hattie B's hot chicken.
Oh, God.
Famous for authentic Nashville hot chicken. Don't worry, there are varying spice levels for everyone to enjoy. Yeah, I've heard of them, and the Nashville hot chicken is a huge deal. And there's a whole bunch of different places. There's a rivalry in Nashville over the hot chicken, like there's a rivalry in Philadelphia over the cheesesteak. But that's not what we're having.
Damn it.
We are having a Goo Goo Cluster.
Whatever the hell that is.
This is in the original box. A Southern classic since 1912, This confection layers caramel, marshmallow, nougat, and peanuts under a coat of milk chocolate. But see, that's why I said you probably aren't going to be fond of it because it's got peanuts.
Yeah. Everything else sounds good.
Oh yeah, you'd like all the other stuff in there. And they're generally sticky and gooey. And let's see. And there's really not a place that's got less peanut. Knock that peanut off the edge there. Well. Oh, did you see that caramel pool? Try not to get it all over my bed. So that you can see the inside with all the goo. All the goo goo. And it's crumbling all over the place. All these nuts are falling out.
Oh boy.
It's another one of those things that's super sweet. Okay, where are we headed next? Oh, there's pictures for Missouri and Tennessee. Oh, too bad.
Yeah.
We didn't get the drink. Although it's carbonated, so we wouldn't have drank it anyway. Oh, okay. Now I get it. Well, it says here Ale 8-1. But if you look at the label, it says Elate 1. And that's the drink. So let's head on over to Kentucky, where this fizzy favorite has blended zesty ginger with bright citrus since 1926. I've heard of it. I've never tried it. Okay, we gotta find this. So never fear, we do have something from Kentucky. This is Blue Monday, and it's from the Ultimate Box. It says also enjoy this creamy pulled candy cloaked in rich dark chocolate, which has been a tradition for over 90 years. Pulled candy, like a not toffee, taffy. I know you got to pull taffy to get it to the right consistency. Yeah. We did that once in youth group when I was a kid. It was a lot of fun. But you get really, really sticky. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It's super dark chocolate. Here, take a piece. So that's what it looks like inside. It had a nice snap to it. I'll put that piece back in the... It reminds me of something. What is that? I don't know how to describe this. Well, I mean, when I broke it, there was a snap to it, but this filling stuff is very soft, almost powdery. What is that flavor?
No idea.
Blue Monday Sweets, Ruth Hunt Candy, Mount Sterling, Kentucky. And such a shiny package, it's very hard to read. Sugar, water, real dairy cream, bittersweet chocolate, salt, baking soda, vinegar, glycerin, invertase, potassium sorbate, natural mixed tocopherols. Contains milk and soy. That doesn't give me a clue either. I am not sure at all what that flavor is, but it's familiar. See, that's going to drive me even more bonkers than I already am. Okay, now we're heading to Virginia. We have another chip. It says, thanks to the Chesapeake Bay's diverse ecosystem, Virginia is the East Coast's largest seafood producer, third largest in the country, with Virginia oysters playing a key role across 8 distinct bay regions. I never thought of Virginia as being a seafood state, but I guess it is. It is on the coast.
Yeah.
Okay, in the mini box, you would have gotten a package of these. These are the Chesapeake crab chips. Experience the bold, tangy essence of a coastal Virginia crab boil with these kettle-cooked chips dusted with Chesapeake Bay spices. So something like Old Bay, I guess. Although when you think Old Bay, you normally think Maryland. Well, so these are what they look like. Salty and spicy, contains no seafood. Chesapeake crab. Route 11 potato chips. Kettle cooked potatoes. There must have been a crumb on the package because it just came up and hit me in the face. Glad it didn't get in my eye. That would have sucked. They're okay. So here's Kentucky and Virginia. Well, now we're going to New Jersey.
Oh boy.
Well, I guess they didn't go with the taffy for New Jersey because they went with a couple other things. Okay, we're starting with... Where did it go? I saw it. There it is. Wow. Oh, this... Okay. Okay, that's a big old cookie. Welcome to New Jersey, the Garden State. New Jersey is nicknamed the Garden State due to its historic agricultural prosperity, particularly in producing peaches and tomatoes. Its fertile land, vibrant economy, and golden sunsets along the shorelines contribute to the metaphorical richness behind the unofficial moniker. I didn't know they were known for peaches. When you think peaches, you think Georgia.
Yeah.
Or I think Ohio, because Ohio has fantastic peaches. Okay, so we have the black and white cookie from the original box. Half vanilla icing, half chocolate. This tender cake-like cookie offers 2 classic flavors in one bite. A New Jersey bakery icon that's become a national favorite. This feels like a real soft cookie. What are they talking about?
I don't know.
I'll get to that here in a moment when we read the next page.
Oh boy.
But first, we have to have a bite of cookie. Oh, this is so sticky. Oh, it's very sticky. We'll just pull a chunk out.
What the
It's so sticky. Well, here, let me pull off a bite from each side for you.
God
That
damn.
the chocolate icing is super sticky.
God damn. What they put in it?
I don't know, but it's good. So it's just this really thick, fluffy, soft cookie. And chocolate icing's really good.
Yeah.
Almost fudgy. Tastes good too. Or, well, I already figured that much out, but put the two together.
Yeah.
And the vanilla frosting's good too. The vanilla frosting reminds me of a jelly donut.
Yeah.
Like the ones we usually get that have a vanilla frosting. Okay. New Jersey also has chips. Oh, you're going to be excited.
Eh.
Bacon cheddar chips.
Ooh, that sounds good.
These would have been in the ultimate box. Next up, try these kettle cooked chips that pair savory bacon with sharp cheddar, delivering bold flavors with every crunch. Bacon and cheddar flavored Joe chips. Retro potato chips. I gotta rinse some of that chocolate out of my mouth because I don't think chocolate would go necessarily with this flavor. I wonder why everything's kettle cooked chips. Okay, so they don't have as much color as the other ones have had. Oh, it's salty. Especially after having that sweet chocolate.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to guess that the saltiness is partially the bacon. And there's a little bit of bacon flavor there. I'm not getting the cheese. Because that saltiness is so overpowering.
Yeah.
This road trip doesn't really seem to be going in any particular order.
Yeah.
Because I would have gone from Kentucky to Ohio. Because, I mean, Kentucky is literally across the river.
Yeah.
Well, we're across the river from West Virginia, but if you go a little further west, you're across the river from Kentucky.
Yeah.
But instead, they decided to go everywhere else. Now we're in Ohio. Okay. So we got Buckeyes, and these are from the Ultimate Box. A Midwest classic, these rich peanut butter balls dipped in chocolate to resemble Ohio's Buckeye nuts offer a creamy, nutty center with a smooth, chocolatey exterior. Everybody makes Buckeyes. I mean, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Buckeye State. Ohio is nicknamed the Buckeye State after its Ohio Buckeye trees. Ohioans are often referred to as Buckeyes. We're all a little nuts.
Yeah.
Pro Football Hall of Fame. Located in Canton, Ohio, the Pro Football Hall of Fame honors NFL legends with exhibits, memorabilia, and interactive displays celebrating the history and greatness of professional football.
Hmm.
As many times as we were in Canton with that inventory job, we never had time.
Yeah.
This is the thing I was like, I've never heard of it before. Goetta?
Huh.
Goetta? I think it's Goetta. A beloved Cincinnati breakfast staple combines ground meat, steel-cut oats, and savory spices into a crispy patty that's perfect for frying up alongside eggs. Don't knock it till you try it. I've lived an hour, hour and a half from Cincinnati most of my life. Have never heard of it.
Huh.
In almost 53 years of my life, I have never heard of it.
Yeah, I haven't heard it either.
I mean, I'll be 53 here in May. That's a long time to never hear of something that's supposed to be a staple.
Yeah.
And we've been to Cincinnati lots of times, or I have. So I don't know. I find that weird. Okay, so let's have some Buckeyes. These are Marsh's homemade premium quality Buckeyes since 1984. So Marcia started making her Buckeyes when I was 12. And here's one for you. And there's one for me. And there's one for later. Okay, so they do kind of resemble the Buckeye. If you've ever seen an actual Buckeye, they are a dark brown with a light brown spot.
Yeah.
Looks very similar. Not bad. The peanut butter filling is generally peanut butter and like confectioner sugar, which changes the texture a little bit so it's not quite so sticky. I think they did okay. Okay, this one makes sense. Now we're going a little further north. We're going to Michigan. So I would have done Kentucky, then Ohio, then Michigan, instead of throwing in New Jersey and Virginia in between. I didn't plan this road trip.
Yeah.
Ooh, those are good. Coney Island dogs, which are essentially hot dogs with meat sauce, originated from Greek and Macedonian immigrants in the early 20th century. They became a true culinary icon in Michigan ever since the first Coney restaurant was founded in 1914 in Jackson, Michigan. I didn't know those came from Michigan. Ford Motor Company, founded in Detroit in 1903 by Henry Ford, revolutionized transportation with the Model T and assembly line production. Headquartered in Dearborn, it became a cornerstone of Detroit's automotive industry, shaping the city's identity as the Motor City. If you go to Dearborn, you got to go to the Ford's Museum. Let's see, Ford Museum, and what's the rest of it called? Greenfield Village. It's really an experience. We had a good time. And for Michigan, we have more chips.
Yay.
Honey barbecue chips. These would have been in the mini crate. These golden chips feature a blend of honey sweetness and barbecue's tangy kick. The crisp, smoky flavor has made this Detroit staple a local favorite for generations. These are Better Made Special since 1930. Honey barbecue flavored potato chips. Again, I think it sounds like something you're going to like more than me, probably.
Yeah, most likely.
Since I'm not a fan of barbecue chips most of the time. Yeah, it's a barbecue chip. It's okay. I like it a little better than some of the other ones we've tried. And I think it's the sweetness from the honey. Okay. Well, we're going to head a little further west. We're going to Iowa next. And from Iowa, we have the Twin Bing. And it would have been in the Ultimate Box. Twin Bing, a candy bar from Sioux City, Iowa, debuted in 1923. Made by Palmer Candy Company, it features cherry nougat coated in chocolate and crushed peanuts. It is now a regional favorite and an iconic Midwestern treat. Easy for me to say. So when I heard that groan from you, I take it you're not thrilled about the part where it said peanut?
Most likely.
Okay, well then let's just break this one apart. If we can. There we go. So it's got this pink center, which doesn't look real pink on the screen. But it's bright pink. I think that piece is slightly smaller, so you got less nuts to deal with. You can taste the cherry a little bit.
Yeah.
Chocolate kind of overpowers it a little because it's real thick on across it. But I'm guessing that's probably because the peanuts are crushed and mixed into the chocolate. It's all right. I know you're going to yuck at this.
Most likely.
You've yucked at it before. But we're going to go to Minnesota and get something I really like.
God dang.
This is Pearson's Salted Nut Roll. Oh, geez, how many years ago was it that we hit that jackpot when we went dumpster diving? And we must have had like 25 of these. Oh, there was a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And they were bigger than this. They were the full-size ones. Okay, these things are really good. We don't have to open it because I know what it tastes like, and you're not going to want to eat the peanuts.
Yeah.
Salted Nut Roll would be in the Ultimate Box. We're taking a quick stop in Minnesota to try this peanut-coated nougat snack, which is timeless sweet and salty combo. And they're really good. I love them. But because we've had them before, we'll go ahead and save this for... I'll stick it in my lunchbox. Let's go to Idaho.
Yeah, Idaho.
Some jokes are just classic, I guess. Idaho's Hell's Canyon is the deepest river gorge in North America at 7,900 feet deep.
Hmm.
Now you know.
Yeah.
This is the Idaho Spud.
Huh.
And this would have been in the original box. Fluffy marshmallow center infused with cocoa is coated in dark chocolate and sprinkled with coconut. Born in Idaho, this retro candy has delighted sweet tooths since 1918.
Huh.
I can tell it's getting late because things are blurrier than usual.
I think it's almost 12 or something like that. 11:30, almost 12.
11:32.
Yeah.
You know how to tell? Because we're an hour and 10 minutes ahead of what the clock says.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's coated all right.
Damn.
So it's roughly potato shaped. Let's see if I can pull a piece off with it in the wrapper because that coconut is flying everywhere. Okay, so that's the marshmallow filling. That's slightly brownish because they mixed some cocoa into it. I'm generally not huge on marshmallow because a lot of times they're too sweet. Sometimes they're all right. Let's take a small piece off of there. Okay, this one's not so bad. It's not as sweet as some of the others. And I like the coconut with it. Oh, I got another cookie. But see, that's my kind of cookie. Look how huge it is. It's almost as big as my face. We're going to Washington State. Because, you know, it's the next logical place to go. Peanut butter chocolate cookie from the original box. Seattle crafted cookie featuring soft peanut butter dough and semi-sweet chocolate chunks. Yes, please. Peanut butter chocolate, that's a classic combination.
Yeah.
There's a reason Reese's are one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's hard to slide out of the... Well, here's a bite. I'm having trouble getting it out of the packet. No. I'll break off a little bite. That's a pretty good peanut butter cookie.
Yeah.
You usually see these around Halloween in a smaller bite size. We got Chico Stick from Texas. This would have been in the mini box. Crunchy candy stick with flaky peanut butter center coated in toasted coconut. This classic treat blends rich, nutty flavors with a hint of tropical sweetness. Texas cowboy culture embodies rugged independence, hard work, and a deep connection to ranching, rodeos, and the open range. blending tradition, grit, and Western hospitality. Do you want to try this? Because the flaky peanut butter center is similar to like a Butterfinger,
Mm.
and then it's rolled in coconut.
Mm.
Have you had it before?
Probably not.
Okay, well, we'll open it then.
Like that sound familiar. Oh, I do like Butterfinger.
I just remember them from like around Halloween. The packaging's a little different. Break you off a bite. So there's what it looks like. It's kind of like a Butterfinger, but it's rolled in coconut.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not exact, but it's similar enough.
Hmm.
Hmm. What do you think?
Yeah, not bad.
Similar to Butterfinger.
Yeah.
Or, was it the Clark bar?
Hmm.
I'm trying to remember. It's either the Clark bar or the Fifth Avenue. One of them is similar. I'm waving the wrong candy around it. Mom used to get Fifth Avenues and stick them in the freezer. So then in the summer, they'd be nice and cold. Okay, now we're going to Arizona. And this is cactus candy, and it would have been in the mini box. These unique candies are made from prickly pear cactus fruit. Don't worry, they aren't actually spiky. Ha ha ha. Come on. I'm trying to tear it at the notch, and it gets part way, and it won't go any further. Ah. My sinuses are making me completely insane. So this is like a little square chunk of jelly. I forgot to put a trash bag in the trash can. I'll set that aside. So there's Idaho and Washington, Texas, and Arizona. Now we're going to New Mexico. And in New Mexico, oh, that's different. We have elk jerky. This would have been in the mini box. Crafted from lean elk meat, this jerky boasts blah, blah, blah. Crafted from lean elk meat, this jerky boasts a smoky, savory taste enhanced with natural spices. And this is, what does it say? Pearson Ranch, rancher owned, 5th generation, since 1959. elk and pork stick. I like how they had to stick and pork in the middle.
Hmm.
Smoke flavor added. Elk used grass fed and grass finished.
Hmm.
0 grams total sugar. No MSG. No. What does that say? No something. No nitrates or nitrites added. Gluten free. Made in the USA.
Huh.
And we've still got almost a full year to eat it.
Hmm.
I like jerky.
Yeah.
You're just kind of meh? You want just a small piece?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, a big on jerky.
Well, I don't know that I've ever had elk.
Hmm.
It just looks like a stick of jerky.
It does smell like a hot dog or a sausage, so, man, it
I
smells
like
good.
it. I like the little elk in a suit.
Hmm.
That's pretty good.
It kind of reminds me of a hot dog, actually. Not bad.
Better than a hot dog.
Yeah.
Cut it up and have it with my cheese cubes. Reminds me of summer sausage.
Hmm.
And last but not least, we have Hawaii. And we have rainbow belts. And these were from the Ultimate Box. It says, for our last stop, enjoy these chewy rainbow strips that balance tangy sourness and fruity sweetness. A true Hawaiian favorite.
Hmm.
Asia Trans Lihing Mui rainbow belts.
Hmm.
I have a comment that's probably not appropriate. Okay, I'm not going to say it on camera. Now everybody's going to go, oh, we want to hear your inappropriate comment.
What about trans Asians?
Okay, I'll make my comment. Today, March 31st,
Okay.
is the Trans Day of Visibility.
Hmm.
How appropriate that we're eating a snack that's Asia Trans
Huh.
on the Trans Day of Visibility.
Huh.
And they're rainbow striped.
Huh.
And they're gross. I don't like that. No. Whatever fruit they're using, don't like it. They're sweet. I don't think they're all that sour. They mentioned sourness, but
I mean, it's a little bit sour
a
there.
little bit, not much. I just don't like that. Yuck. Which is funny because other times when we've had a similar snack, I've loved it. I'm glad I just pulled a little piece off. Yeah. Don't like that one. Sorry, Hawaii. I've liked other things I've gotten that were Hawaiian. Just not that particular one. So what's your favorite thing? Okay, how about let's start with chips. Favorite chip?
Either the bacon or the barbecue. Actually, all of them are pretty good.
I
But
think I would probably go with the Chesapeake crab ones, just because I'm not a big fan of barbecue chips.
yeah.
And there's two different barbecue ones. I think the bacon ones for me were just a little too salty. Because that's all I ended up tasting at the end. But hey, that's cool. We like different things.
Yeah.
Favorite, hmm, well, what should we group together?
I don't
Cookie?
know.
So Cookie will say the black and white and the chocolate covered peanut butter.
Mm,
I don't know, would praline fit with the cookie theme?
no idea.
No, I think just the two. So which cookie did you like better? Peanut butter or black and white?
Mm,
I don't know. I like them both.
probably the peanut butter, maybe.
I thought the peanut butter cookie itself had a really good flavor,
Mm,
but I loved the fluffy texture of the black and white.
mm.
That's a hard one to pick.
Yeah.
They're both really, really good. I think the peanut butter one's easier to eat
Mm,
because it's not as sticky, but I kind of like the chocolate flavor of the black and white better. Eeny,
mm.
meeny, miny, mo. I kind of think they're even.
Yeah.
I think if I had to absolutely choose one, I'd probably go with the peanut butter just because it's less sticky. Okay, so then we have the Goo Goo Cluster, the Praline, the Buckeye, the Spud, the Twin Bing, and the Chico Stick. Oh,
Mm,
I don't know on these either. Actually, I would go with the Goo Goo Cluster on this batch. I would add the nut roll in here too, but we didn't actually eat any of it.
mm.
I think the Goo Goo Cluster is my first choice. The Buckeye is probably my second choice.
Yeah, probably the Buckeye is not nut.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the problem for you is everything's got nuts.
Yeah.
Well, these three have nuts.
Mm.
These two have coconut, but that's not like peanut or
Which I
pecan.
I
So,
tolerate coconut.
yeah, the Buckeye. I think the Buckeyes are pretty good.
Yeah.
Then we've got the miscellaneous other stuff. We've got the cactus candy, the elk stick, these rainbow belt things, and the taffy. I think that's everything else, right?
Probably.
Oh, wait, what was this one?
Whatever.
Oh, this was that chocolate thing that we couldn't identify
Yeah.
what the flavor was.
Oh yeah. Mm.
I think of these five things that are left, I would pick the elk stick.
Oh.
One, because it's very different from everything else we tried.
Mm.
And two, I just like the flavor.
Yeah, as much as like not really a fan of jerky, yeah, that's not bad.
It's good. But see, I like things like summer sausages and jerky and that kind of stuff.
Mm.
And this really, texture wise and flavor wise, was more like a skinny summer sausage
Mm.
to me than what I think of when I think jerky. Way better than a Slim Jim. Run circles around Slim Jim. And then I think my second choice would be this chocolate thing that I don't know what the center is, but I liked it.
Yeah, probably for me the chocolate thing, honestly.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I got some things I definitely want to put in my lunchbox. I'll put that nut roll in the lunchbox because I know you're not going to eat it.
Yeah.
You can have more of the taffy if you want. Oh, we didn't count the coconut patty either.
Oh yeah.
I'd say the coconut patty versus this. Mm, oh, see, to me they're pretty much even, but I would probably lean toward the coconut patty because it reminds me of Mounds Bar.
Mm.
What else do we have? Is that everything? Is that everything in the box? I think
Maybe.
so. I think this was a great box until we got to the last item. Wouldn't like that at all, which is sad because I mean, every other time I've had something like it, I've loved it.
It's not bad.
Sugar, corn syrup, apple juice,
Hmm.
concentrate, invert sugar. What does that mean?
No idea.
Water, modified food starch, wheat starch, potato starch, wheat flour, malic acid, citric acid, tartaric acid, glycerol, potassium citrate, salt, natural and artificial flavors, yellow 5 and 6, red 40, blue 1, titanium dioxide, Li Hing Mui preserved plum. Maybe that's what I don't like.
Hmm.
Plum, sugar, salt, licorice, and aspartame is what's in that plum thing. I bet that's what I'm picking up that I'm not liking.
Hmm.
Because we've had like salted plums before in some of the Asian boxes, and I didn't care for those either. So maybe that's why I don't like that.
Maybe.
At least now I got a reason why. I just not for me.
It's not bad, honestly.
Oh, you can
No.
eat them.
Yeah.
Take those. I think I might go get some milk and eat some more cookie.
Yeah.
I like those cookies. And they're not going to be good if we leave them sit open.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, that's everything that was in the box and our thoughts. I thought the American road trip was pretty good. And I mean, if you like that salted plum flavor, you might like that last thing we tried. It just wasn't for me. And that's okay. We all like different things. I probably like something in here that y'all wouldn't care for. So,
Yeah.
and I like how this kind of is reminiscent from postcards that you can find in gift shops around the places.
Hmm.
Although finding postcards now is really difficult.
Hmm.
We were searching for some a few months ago and it was hard to track them down.
Probably because everything's online
Yeah,
now.
everybody does everything online and but
Hmm.
postcards are an easy thing to do as a souvenir.
Yeah.
They're cheap and easy,
Yeah.
although they're not so cheap anymore. What we used to
Nowadays.
pay a quarter to 50 cents for are now like $2, $3 for a single postcard. Crazy. But yeah, I think this was a good one. And this might have been January. I think this is January and February because I
Hmm.
think we missed March because I had to update my credit card
Hmm.
and missed the renewal for March. But we'll have it again for the April box. But hey, this is giving us a chance to catch up.
Yeah.
So I don't remember where March was supposed to be from. Seems to me it was someplace we'd had recently.
Hmm.
I don't remember offhand. Is it Belgium that's coming up? Or
Maybe.
maybe it's Belgium that got skipped. So I know
Hmm.
we had Belgium in one of the boxes. My eyes are itchy. Probably ought to, I already took my allergy medicine.
Hmm.
Might need eye drops. My eyes are itchy. It's spring.
Yeah.
We have had some really great weather, and then the last couple days have been rainy.
Yeah.
So we'll have more stuff blooming, and I'll be having allergy stuff even more. Yay!
Yeah.
Yay, allergies. All right, so we'll wrap it up here. So remember to do all the YouTube things: comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell icon to be notified of future uploads should the YouTube gods deem it worthy. And we will see you soon in the next video. Um, it could be another snack crate. It could be a Boxu box. We're down to one snack crate and two Boxus at the moment. Japan crate has shipped, and it's the last one that they're doing. So,
Hmm.
although they sent me an email today trying to get me to buy the Assassin's Creed box,
Ooh.
I know you like that idea, but
Yeah.
with shipping, it's going to be about $52.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a $40 box, and then they're going to dump almost $12 shipping on top.
Yeah. And from what little I've seen of the gameplay for Shadows, which is most likely what the box is going to be, Assassin's Creed Shadows, it actually looks good. Like the
Well,
combat in
that
the
whole
game.
series has been decent.
Yeah. I mean, there have been some that are way better than others. Like 3 and 4 are probably the best ones. And Rogue. But from what little I've seen of Shadow gameplay, because Moist Critical was doing a video on it, and I'm like, yeah, it's not bad. I guess what do you expect from Assassin's Creed games? Stealth and assassinating and, you know, all that
Mm.
set in the Japanese, you know, back in the day.
Oh, is this the one that they were complaining about having a black Japanese guy?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the
But he
complaints.
was a historical figure in real life, so
Yeah, he was the retainer to Nobunaga, so I mean, that's part of why people got pissed. Another reason is all the, which this is one of a valid reason to be pissed. They have well, not loot boxes, battle passes. A battle pass in an Assassin's Creed game. It's like everybody is doing a battle pass just because Fortnite did it. Which Fortnite at least makes sense because it's a free to play game. So they gotta make their money somehow. But Call of Duty, a $60, $70 game, even with Warzone, and now Assassin's Creed, most of your EA titles, like all your FIFAs and
everything's pay to play anymore.
yep,
If you want to get ahead in the game, you end up having to buy stuff.
yep,
The only reason I paid anything for the one game I was playing, it wasn't to get ahead in the game. It was because through inbox dollars, if I bought the $1.99 packs or pack or whatever, I was getting $2 back. If I
yeah,
bought the $9.99 one, I got $10 back.
yeah,
So sounds like I'm actually gaining a penny, but by the time you factor in the added tax, I'm actually only paying like for both passes, which would have been $12. I only paid like $1.
yeah,
So, but I mean, almost all that money's come back to me.
yeah.
Now, if I could just get 10 cents more, I will cash out.
Hmm,
But
that'll take a while.
yeah, considering I did 3 1-cent activities today and only got credit for 2 of them. And then I filled in my little thing and did my scratch card, and it gave me the extra bonus instead of, you know, my usual 2 cents, 2 or 3 cents. Sometimes I've gotten up to a quarter. But these bonus ones, you have to do from their selection of bonuses, participate, and you have to have $2 worth to
Hmm,
get the $2 bonus. So instead of just getting a $2 from the thing, you get four, which is nice, but there's never anything there I want to do. I don't want to sign up for all this garbage. I'm trying to clear out stuff from my inbox that I've gotten signed up for somehow, probably when I was doing something else and they just tacked that on. So here I am trying to clean out crap and they're wanting to add more to it. And I'm like, no, I don't want to participate in your so called drawing. I know I'm not going to get anything out of it because those are scams.
yeah,
I don't want to give you my information. I
bad
don't want
enough.
to sign up for yet another game that I probably won't play.
Yeah,
I mean, I've gotten a couple that I've liked, but I've also gotten some that I played until I couldn't make any money off of it anymore, and then I deleted it because I was bored.
yeah.
Give me a good game. Although I downloaded a game yesterday, and I've only played it for a couple minutes because I was tired and wanted to go to bed. And it's a language learning game,
Huh.
and I'm learning Japanese.
Hmm.
And right now we're learning, the vowels and the kana for the vowels. So you trace it on your screen and then you pronounce it, and it's kind of neat. I mean, while you're planting things in your garden and you're taking care of the animals and
Hmm.
doing it's like a farming game kind of. I mean, I had to milk a cat, but
What the hell?
well, it looked like a cat. They didn't call it a cat, but whatever they called it is the kind of animal in the game, and it looked like a cat, but you had to milk it.
Oh boy.
Which I mean, you click on it and say milk, collect milk.
Hmm.
But yeah, I thought it was kind of cute. Can't remember the name of it offhand. Lingo something or other.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but that one's not one that I'm getting anything off of because that was one when I was playing another game came up because if you're not paying to play the game, they're gonna add you to death.
Yep.
And it was one that came up as an ad. And I thought, well, that sounds neat. Let me take a look at it. So I downloaded it, and based off of the first couple minutes, I think it's going to be interesting. I don't know if I'm going to remember the letters that match up with the kanas because really you only see it once
Yeah.
and then they move on to the next thing and they ask you questions, and so far I've been able to answer all the questions correctly.
Hmm.
Which one is this? Well, it's that one. But that's because I just did it. Now, if I looked at it again today, I'd be like, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Teach me again.
Yeah.
And we're getting into now, we're adding either K or S
Hmm.
to the vowel. So it's going to be like ka and K and ki and
Hmm.
ko and ku. And the same with the S's, except the one, it's a sh instead of a s,
Huh.
if that makes any sense. So, yeah, Japanese is going to be a rough one to learn. But
Yeah.
they had a whole list of languages you could choose from.
Hmm.
I mean, you could do English. So if you're not a native English speaker,
Yeah.
or even if you're just learning, it'd be all right. Spanish, French, German, Japanese, maybe Italian.
Hmm.
I don't. There was a list of languages you could choose from, so I thought that was pretty neat. Maybe my phone, I'll tell everybody the name of the game.
Oh boy. 12:04.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
Damn numbers.
Happy April Fool's Day.
Yay.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Games. It's called Lingo Legend.
Hmm.
See, the one that I've been playing I'm actually making money off of is Carnival Tycoon. That one was fun. I liked it.
Hmm. Yeah, there's about a
Um,
billion different tycoon games out there.
I still play one called Treat, which you as you collect kibble, you get to a certain amount, and then you can donate treats to a dog that's in a shelter.
Hmm.
So poor Edwin, he's been in the shelter for well over a year now. 2 years almost.
Damn.
Yeah, almost 2 years. And he's the one I'm helping right now. And then there's Longleaf Valley that you play the game and you're collecting leaves, and when you get so many leaves, then they'll plant a tree somewhere in the world, which I think is cool. My niece got me into that one.
Hmm.
I took the other one that was a moneymaker off of here already because I got bored. But yeah, it's called Lingo Legend. It's that little blue one there, right by my finger. I think it's a pretty fun game so far. But like I said, I've only played it a couple minutes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, they just sent me a message telling me I need to come play.
Oh boy.
There's a creature in your camp. Okay. Great. Probably attacking my animals. Or
Probably.
stealing my field. Actually, I don't think I have anything growing at the moment. Anyway, we've talked another 10 minutes since I said we were ending.
Oh boy.
Why is it my videos always do this? I try to end them and then go on for another 20 minutes.
No
All
idea.
right, we're really going this time. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.